This is the Slightly Daily Podcast, episode 143. We're back again. I'm proud of us. I think this is like the 8th one we've done. You know,
like
since
that.
this revitalized, this revamp, we're doing this shit.
Yeah, we're on some Brady shit right now.
Low key, yeah. We're on a hell of a streak. I mean,
dude, before we start, I'm geeked off this coffee.
It'll
I gotta
get you going, man.
chill and drink some water.
Yeah, we'll even that bitch out. And we're demonetized because I said a curse word in the first 10 minutes.
Great.
We're not even.
We're getting paid like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, back for another Thursday. I hope you guys like the draft clips and stuff. They're really fun. They're not only fun to make, they're fun to rewatch. They're fun, I'm sure, for Parker to edit. And just to consume. I mean, because you know, we'll have these moments where we might talk about some serious stuff. You know, like we talked about the stuff with Psalms. I talked about Obama. But at the end of the day, man, it's just entertainment at the end of the day. And that's what I want this podcast to be.
Yes, and when you're with homies, it's easy to go off on tangents.
Absolutely.
And we be going off on tangents.
Absolutely. And I mean, that is what a podcast is a tangent. Unless you're doing a true crime episode where you're like, all right, we're going to lay the foundation here, and then we're going to tell the plot of how he was murdered, and then we're going to tell how what happened to the murderer. You know, that's a beginning, middle, and end of that. But with this, we don't even know how this podcast is going to end, truly.
Mm-mm.
We don't.
Barely know what we're going to talk about.
We barely, yeah.
Can you turn mine up a little?
Turn me up a little bit more.
Turn me up in my headphones?
My snare. I can't hear my snare. Y'all want to just start off hot and pull up a Ben Shapiro clip?
Jesus Christ.
Dude.
Right after you said no politics. Just
No,
entertainment.
No, it's
Ben
not.
Shapiro.
It's not politics. It's not just no politics.
Dude, Ben Shapiro ain't all politics. He's low-key funny sometimes.
No, I know. I actually like Ben Shapiro a lot. But
Dude, when he said he
he's
was
polarizing.
like, that girl hopped up on the mic and she was like, I identify as a boy, and he was like, well, can I say that you identify as an 87-year-old man? And she was like, well, no. And he was like, why?
Yeah.
He was like, because I'm not. And he was like, well, you're biologically not a boy, and you're biologically not 87. And she was just like,
yeah, that clip's wild.
I don't know. I'll say this. I think that there's you will never know who I vote for. You'll never know who I support. But I think that there's some things in serious news that you can look at objectively and find like comedy in it in a sense. And that's why I'm going to show you guys this. This is not that deep.
well, I don't agree with like him saying that. Like, I think you should identify with whatever, you know.
Right.
But I'm saying like how he shut her down was funny.
Yeah.
And
How he delivered it.
Yeah, how he delivered it, and it was great. But you know, I digress.
I think that the clip gives context, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I have to preface anything.
He apparently has some problems with me that culminated in him suggesting that if there's another Holocaust, I should be the first to go, which last I checked is the sort of thing that gets you kicked off of YouTube if you are a right-winger, but apparently he's a big left-winger, so that's totally fine. Here is Ethan Klein being a delightful human being.
I was just going to say, if there's another Holocaust, if they start rounding up the Jews again, I hope Ben gets gassed first.
Well, that's nice. I have a rule generally, which is I don't want people killed in the Holocaust. Like if another Holocaust happens, despite the fact that Ethan Klein seems like a rather unpleasant human being, I would hope that both he and his family would escape.
I mean...
Oh man, is this one of those 10-minute TikToks?
No, that's it.
Oh, did it just restart?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah,
My bad.
basically, for those who don't know, Ethan Klein is a Jew. He's Jewish. Ben Shapiro is Jewish as well. Ethan Klein said if there's another Holocaust, he hopes that Ben Shapiro goes first.
Okay, so because he's a Jew, both of them, that's the only reason he can make that joke. If it was anybody else,
wild to say.
It's still wild. Like, yeah, who goes first and who goes last out of the Jews? But I think because he's a Jew himself, he's allowed to make that joke.
I just think it's
Just
wild,
like how black
dude.
people can like say the N-word or like crack on other black people. It's like, but we can't do that. But
Yeah.
because he's a Jew, I don't think it's that, I think it's all jokes. I like that Ethan dude for the most part.
I can't stand him, honestly.
Really?
No, I can't stand him. He'll never fucking see this video, but like, no, he sucks. But
He said that for this reason.
um,
He wants to be in the light all the time, and he says
Yeah.
outlandish stuff to be in the
Yeah.
light, because at one point he was great.
yeah, he used
I was
to be,
actually a really good, like, big fan, but when he linked up with Trisha, it just went downhill.
I
'Cause
mean,
Trisha's struggling to stay in that light too.
yeah, you're right. I didn't think of it from your point of view until you said that about how they're a part of the same cultural group. So in a sense, Ethan can say that. However, and I think Ben also agrees with that too. But what Ben is saying is kind of what we've been saying before about jokes are jokes, and certain jokes shouldn't be like looked at differently because they're jokes at the end of the day. I think Ben thinks, okay, it was a joke, whatever. He wasn't serious.
He's not saying let's cancel his show.
No.
And
He was
take him
actually
off
saying the
everything.
opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, what if Ben said that about Ethan? What it would be trending on Twitter right now.
Yeah.
And no one saw that this week. I get, and that happened like last week. And I just randomly saw this on my For You page. I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up that he said that shit. And then Ben was just like, just wanna put this point out there. I mean, it's just something to think about. It's a joke at the end of the day.
Yeah, jokes are jokes. Some jokes are not funny and miss the mark, but I mean, that's comedy. You got to try
Right.
to make those jokes that, go too far.
And I'll pivot here. We'll move on from there. We'll turn right. I got to say something about comedians. It's so talented. It's such a display of talent to be able to go up in front of people live, have a routine and make people laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and throwing out those
Dude.
wild jokes, and you don't know who believes what they believe in that
Exactly.
crowd.
Yeah. Dude, that is a talent. Yeah, I love comedians and comedy in general for that reason because I see how hard that shit is, bro.
Like what we do here, all right, there's one. It's pre-recorded. There's no audience. So that's a big thing. It's still like it takes some getting used to, for sure, to sit down, expose yourself to the world potentially, clicking on the camera and the mics and stuff, but like to do it live and to have that risk of bombing and having the whole world like you're trying to make people laugh at your jokes. It's either having people laugh at your jokes or they're just going to laugh at you. That's horrifying. I could never do that.
No.
You've got to be a certain type of psycho person to be like Dave Chappelle or something. That's just like he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But you can also not give a fuck and be bad.
Well, he's got that FU money too.
He does now. But what made him get to that point? Because of like his talent. Because of like his routines, because of the the Chappelle show. It's just I think there's like it's kind of a lost art in today's society because of we don't want to step on anybody's toes. It's all anybody's toes. It's about inclusion and shit, and it's like at the end of the day that's a very important piece of entertainment in like human history. Even in like the Shakespeare days, they had gestures and stuff that would like make people laugh. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like full on stand up, but like that's always like making people laugh has always been a part of like human culture.
Yeah, laughing's like crying. Like you can't like if you're gonna laugh, you're gonna laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't prevent it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like kind of like crying.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this. the trial's been going on for about three weeks. I want to see if I could find a nice compilation video of him being absolutely outrageous.
He has prior criminal history. Thank you. So as long as the jury's out, we should probably discuss that. I would like to provide the defendant and the court with a copy.
So that had to be said. So the defendant.
That's not how it was said.
That was how it said. You want to run the record back?
Mr. Brooks.
So I'm the only one. I got one.
Mr.
I got
Brooks.
one ear that work, and I heard that.
This is to benefit you so
No,
that
it's
you
not.
understand
Ain't none of
your
this to benefit me,
witness
so let's be
has
clear
a
about
prior
that.
record.
Your Honor, when I leave the table, I'm away from the courtroom and I have to elevate my voice. This is the
So she got
alleged
to
record
elevate her
of
voice just for
ableist
that.
Stop talking.
Come on, man. Like, I don't know if y'all think y'all fooling. I accept the value in return for value this document.
One more interruption and you're going to be removed to the next courtroom.
That's what you want to do anyway.
It's not what I want to do. Do not interrupt Attorney Operick.
So can
Your
you
Honor,
tell,
I
can you
believe he
split?
has 7 prior criminal convictions. The OWI 2nd from 1997, and OWI 3rd from 1997, and OWI 4th from 2003, criminal trespass dwelling from 2006.
Right, I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared.
He thinks he's doing something. So, yeah, long story short, this is all that I've that I've been paying attention to, kind of in the news, in the what's happening. It's kind of boring. I mean, besides sports
No, it's
stuff.
not boring. This man is his own fucking lawyer. This man's going up there trying to defend himself, and he doesn't know shit.
Nothing.
And it's fucking funny. He's over here talking over the attorney, whatever it's called, fucking interrupting the judge. Dude, that shit is hilarious. Like, what a clown.
talking wild
I just the thing is he fired his defense. And like I said, I've been paying attention to this for the last couple weeks. He got found guilty on all 76 charges. Six vehicular homicides. Those carry a 17-year sentence. So 6 times 17. There's that. And then you got bail jumping. You've got 50 counts of reckless endangerment because he hit people too. Reckless endangerment with a weapon. The car. So
is it aggravated assault in there too?
Reckless endangerment was the bulk of it,
Oh, okay.
and vehicular homicide, and bail jumping. So basically, he's fucked. And the thing is I don't really know what the state appointed attorneys could have helped him out in any way, but he fucked himself.
Yeah, they definitely could have helped him out.
In
At least better than what he did.
I mean, they don't have a death sentence there.
No, not in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't have it, but I mean, honestly, no. They couldn't have helped him, but they might have helped him get that mistrial he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know a lick of law.
No.
And they do.
So
Exactly.
They went to school for years.
yes.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
You can't just read a book, watch a documentary, and think, I'm going to represent myself in court for 76 counts of
This guy thinks he's Ted Bundy.
literally, he was good.
No, Ted Bundy.
He knew what the fuck he was doing.
His IQ was through
Yeah.
the roof.
But that's the only thing I've been like, dude, I just don't get it. Because, and when he was talking to the jury on the closing statements, I kind of hate this term gaslighting, but that's literally what he was doing, was trying to cry to the jury and be like, this was an accident. They recalled the brakes on the Ford Escape. I would never do anything like this.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. If he had the right team with him that knew law, he might have been able to get out on some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
You can't prove. Is there any pictures of him being the driver?
And there was.
Is proof that the brakes were working properly? There's some little shit actual lawyers might have went in there and figured out.
Yep.
But because he's a fucking dumbass, he ruined it.
And if he had representation, which the representation would be free outside in the world, they could have went and got the car. And you can pull, so when you get into a car crash, the computer of the car knows what happened. You can pull that history. And that seemed it was a pretty newish Ford Escape.
It was like 2010. Yeah.
Yeah, so they could have pulled that, and if there was a brake failure, I mean that
The
could
code would have told.
the code would have
Yeah.
came up, like brake failure, boom,
And
and it'll be it'll be pretty much time too, if I'm not mistaken,
Right.
and that's like I think it's like OBD OBD 2, which is like
That's a code, right?
no, that's
Or what
that's,
is that?
That's like the system.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe. I feel like I might be talking out of my neck, but
Doesn't matter.
yeah,
whatever
but
the code
no,
is.
you can pull those. You can pull that like if your seatbelt was in, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like it's gonna tell you all that.
Right.
And he is locked up. He can't go out and get that information. But if he had a team that he had,
Yeah.
and didn't fire, they could go do that for him. But he fired him, so who's gonna want to go do that for him?
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Bury him under the jail.
Yeah, and like the thing that just really like disturbed me was he was trying to make it look like he was the victim, and this is like he would never do anything wrong with this like this, but like he had a 20-year criminal history. He's a sex offender. He last year got arrested for trying to run over his girlfriend with the same car. Like he's got it's not that this was just some random human being. Say this was some random person who didn't have a criminal history, a violent criminal history, and their brakes did go out, and maybe they tried to present that in court and they'd be like, you know what, that kind of makes sense. However, he's got a laundry list of like of a past.
Another thing, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like it's not out of character
Yeah,
for
no,
him.
this is his character.
But another thing is, why did he run if his brakes went out?
Exactly.
Innocent people don't run. If my brakes went out and I
Oh.
ran into a parade, I'd be like, "Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
God.
my brakes did not work.
Yeah.
How can I like?"
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, like I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help the people I
Right.
just hurt. But no, he ran to a random person's house, try to call a ride or an Uber.
Yeah, an Uber. Said he, yeah. And like, dude, and like, don't get me wrong. I know the judicial system, the criminal justice system is trash. But when you walk into that courtroom, there's like a certain conduct, you're supposed to like have. And even if like the school shooters, like representation, the school shooters laws, they tell him, sit down, shut the fuck up, don't say anything. There's a time and a place. There's a time when they can talk. There's a time there's a time when the judge has to talk and no one can say anything. He was literally acting like this was like just some like argument with the homies.
Yeah.
Or he was like acting like he was arguing with his girlfriend in court.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you're not helping at all. The jury's looking at you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just a little piece of advice. If you ever get in trouble, from the time that you have the interaction with that officer, just a officer that's about to take you to jail, be respectful, nice, because they can also use that in court. Like, he was violent, he was rude to the officer that was literally just doing his job.
Yeah.
So, but it can also help you, which they will bring up in court. I've seen it happen. They'll be like, he was respectful. He complied with the officers, and that doesn't mean like talk to him, like give him all the information. It means he respectfully said, no, I would like my lawyer present. He didn't say like I'm not talking to y'all. Yeah, like calling them like pigs or whatever. Stuff like that will help you, and that goes through the whole time that you're fighting your case. You have to be respectful and hold yourself if you're definitely trying to get out of something at all, much less this serious. Mm-hmm. Dude, this guy, he amazes me in a horrible way.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
And that's why I couldn't stop watching it. Like, why do you think? I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Like, I could not stop watching it. There was 200,000 people watching that.
Yeah,
live.
it's like a car crash, a really bad car crash. You can't look away from, but you want to.
Yeah. And there was this thought in the back of my mind, in the pit of my stomach. I was like, dude, what if the jury buys this crap?
They need to do a re-jury.
Right. But Yeah, that's all I got as far as topics go. Like I said, this is literally the only thing that I've watched this week besides Atlanta. It's been Atlanta and this YouTube live stream of this trial, and it's just like I can't get over it. Like, much less the fact that he and the people he killed were grannies and kids, like in a Christmas parade too. And it's like, and you're sitting up here trying to tell the world that wasn't you when they literally they figured out why. They figured out his motive and everything. He got into an argument with his girlfriend and his roommate, got pissed off, got in the car, and just fucking drove through Main Street. And then took off, and tried to hide from the cops and shit. And then they found him. And then when he got locked up, he was like, I was in Milwaukee. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Question for y'all. Life sentence or death sentence?
Death. Easily. 100% of the time. 10 out of 10.
You still got to sit in there for a grip.
Yeah.
You don't just go straight to the whatever.
Still.
Yeah, death.
Yeah. Sitting in jail for the rest of my life until I die, that's hell.
Yeah, there's no ending. But
Yeah.
what about you?
I mean, God would want me to say just take the life sentence, man, but that's hard.
I'm choosing death sentence.
That's what I'm saying. God would want you to not kill yourself.
If I was in, so they don't have the death sentence there, but putting myself in his shoes, which sounds horrible, but if I was him, I would be in there. And if the death sentence was an option, I'd be like, I have no remorse. I'd do it again if y'all let me out. And if I live, I'm gonna take lives in prison, dude. I'm trying to get that chair, or the needle.
Yeah.
The chair's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
I think the last
If you're already
chair
that
is
deep.
Florida. No,
I don't know, actually.
they got Sparky somewhere.
Probably.
I wouldn't want the chair.
Yeah.
That's rough. A needle.
That's how they got old Ted. Have you seen Ted Bundy's death photo?
No.
Ugh. They fried his ass
Well,
like a damn chicken tender. Yeah, he deserved it too.
Can't fight is fine, but won't fight is unacceptable. If I'm with my 5 friends and I'm going toilet in the club and I come back and I see someone punch one of my friends, I am annihilating anybody in that guy's group. We'll find out why later. My guy could have been wrong. It could have been my guy's fault. I'm just hitting him. When everyone's asleep and the threat is neutralized, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is that? Oh, I started. It's like, oh, fuck it. We'll worry about the whys afterwards.
Yes,
dude, that's
bro.
so
I like that.
true.
Yes, and people are
I
gonna
love
hate on
that.
us for even like watching an Andrew Tate clip
No,
and like
they're not gonna
agreeing with
hate.
it.
I get what you're saying. They're not gonna hate because what I'm about
No,
to say. I don't.
Certain people are gonna hate
Yeah.
because it's Andrew Tate,
Or
and
even-
whatever
even-
comes out of his mouth,
You know,
like a certain person who DM'd me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, certain person that DM Parker pipe down. He got.
Shut the fuck up.
the.
Just because
He got. Oh.
Sorry. Go ahead.
He got taken off of Instagram. That's justice enough. He was just speaking, first of all, and person that won't be named, you have your opinions too, but
No, and no disrespect to you if you're watching this. No disrespect. We're still cool and all. But don't be mad at me just because I recited something from a guy that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he makes a good point, he makes a good point. I don't care if it's Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Andrew Tate, Osama bin Laden. Shit, if he says something good,
No.
that might be going a little too far.
No.
But
The thing
if they make a good point, they make a good point.
Exactly. And the thing is we've gotten to I want to button what I'm about to say up and go back to the topic. We've gotten to a point to where, say, somebody posts something that I don't disagree with and that I don't agree with, that I disagree with, and it doesn't fit a narrative. Just because I don't agree with it, it might still be viewed in the world as ultimately wrong. Okay? Just because it doesn't fit into this box, this school of thought. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it. But
what I thought you were talking about, they were gonna hate because us three talking about if a homie starts something, no matter what, we're fighting. I was gonna say they won't hate because I'm not saying I'm the best fighter out there, but if my homie is into it with 3 dudes at the bar, we're both getting knocked out, or we're we're leaving out on top because I'm gonna fight. That's what Andrew Tate was saying. Like, I don't care if I just came back from the bathroom and, you know, there's 5 dudes. I'm laying people out and then, asking questions later.
Yeah, facts. No.
Yeah.
100%.
Even if your homie's wrong, in the wrong, you got someone punching your homie.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna let it happen.
No, I'll pick, and if I'm that afraid, I'll pick up something longer than anybody's arms.
I think that's kind of a lost like school of thought to have. It's just kind of, I mean, it sounds kind of corny to say, but like loyalty just to people and not being kind of scared. Like as men, we're supposed to we talked about this in the car earlier. We're supposed to think that we matter and we're important, and and those around us are important, and not just like we're supposed to be the people who like protect. And now we've gotten to this point in the 21st century where like we're not supposed to be men anymore. That's how some people feel.
They're trying to take away masculinity and make it seem like a bad thing, which there is toxic masculinity.
Absolutely.
It can get to that point.
Yes.
But masculinity itself is not all toxic. Like,
no.
It's needed.
Yes. Just like, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say on that, but it is needed. I mean, Connor, when you have your baby, when he's growing up and shit, if you tried to nurture him just like Lauren, he's going to turn, how he's going to turn out. He's not going to turn out, he's not going to be, he's going to be the kid getting bullied and shit because he doesn't know how to stand up for himself, because he got told, oh, it's okay. You're beautiful and awesome. And that's fine that Lauren is going to give him that as the woman,
Exactly.
like that's great.
It's
but
the
at
balance.
Yes. But at the end of the day, he needs you to be like, oh, you struck out 3 times today, fucking shake it off and go get back in the batter's box tomorrow and get a damn hit.
Mm-hmm. That's why, it's a balance, dude. That's where toxic masculinity, I think, comes from, is when you have not enough motherly influence and too much fatherly.
And
it can get a little toxic.
The flip side,
But you need both. That's why, like, I'm sure our generation, I think most of us probably grew up with divorced parents.
Mm-hmm.
And so one way or the other, one parent kind of probably influenced you a little more than the other one. And I think it's just good to have a balance, man. I think it's really beneficial if you have the mom and the dad working together to raise a kid, because you need both.
I agree.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, you gotta have that dad that's like, get up, dust it off, walk it off. You don't need to be, or no, you don't. I'm not saying need to be like what I'm putting in words, like there's that, like what you said, the balance, like obviously mom's gonna be like, oh, are you okay, like that, but then also the dad's gonna be like, you didn't even fall that bad,
right?
Like, come on. Don't start that.
Yeah, we should have came more prepared. We should like had the shit we were gonna talk about before instead of looking for it on the podcast. But for the 50 people that watch this, sorry. We're being respectful by keeping it real with y'all.
No,
right now.
Cut it out. I had my 2 that I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about that Ben Shapiro shit and Daryl Brooks.
But like you said, not fighting is unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, if your homie's getting beat, you're not my homie anymore.
Well, no, not even just homies. Like, not fighting at all is unacceptable. It's, dude, if you're legit, like, okay, keyboard warriors is a big thing. If I tell you on the internet or something, through text, whatever, that when I see you, we're gonna fight, you gotta fight.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable. Like, I don't care if, like, I'm about to get beat. I know for a fact I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna fight.
Right.
I'm probably not ever gonna pick a fight with somebody just because I think
that's not what I mean.
I'm not saying that's what you mean. I'm just saying, like, just my own thought. I'm never gonna fight unless it's a last resort, because I think that's like immature a little bit. If you have to solve your shit by fighting, you can't like speak, you know what I'm saying, and like work it out and find the right words to say. I feel like that's like immaturity. Like, I'm only going to fight someone if it comes down to it. If I've tried to talk to you about it, I've tried to be mature and handle the situation, and then you're still going and you want to fight, then all right, then let's get it.
Right.
I'll throw a hypothetical at you. So you've tried talking it out with this, hypothetical person. Are you and like I'm giving you, like, I want you to be 100 with me. For a fact they're about to beat the brakes off of you. Like it's just a fact. They got you. We'll say he's a trained fighter. And these are like the ultimate checks. And we'll start with the lowest. He's called you a bitch. Are you gonna fight?
If you called me a bitch one time, not
Okay.
one time.
Spits in your face.
Twice, yes.
Twice?
Spits in my face, yes.
No, twice. Two
Twice?
bitches fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 bitches. All right. What about if
I'm gonna let one slide.
A spit?
Yeah.
Fighting?
Yes.
A slap?
Yes.
Fighting? Okay.
Yes. 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like
anything physical, yeah, it's got to be retaliated with physical.
Yeah, but you can't be a full on like hothead and just fight at
exactly.
Well, that's why I gave the
There is a
hypothetical of
difference.
you've already tried to talk it out and he's still escalating it.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
starts saying,
And I'll
"Yeah,
say-
you're a bitch because you're not wanting to fight."
I'll be like,
And
okay.
then he's
Am I?
like, even if it was just the one bitch and you let it go, and then he goes to spit or a
Right.
slap.
like, nah, you a bitch. All right, then it's on.
Yeah.
Then it's on. All right, real quick. Mink.
Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can.
I have a couple TikToks, man, but like they're all like, I got some we could react to. I just don't know which ones will like be popping. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, we can do the draft if you want.
What time we at? Oh yeah, we can go ahead and do that.
Let's run
Yeah,
the
fuck.
draft.
I didn't even. Well, hey, surprise, guys. I didn't at the beginning. I usually say this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do X draft. Surprise, guys. We're doing a Halloween movie draft. We'll start with Connor this time.
You ain't started once.
I mean,
That's true.
I'm in the middle, man. I'm Bob Barker. I'm just making it happen. All right, Connor. His first pick is
The Shining.
The Shining. So you're an old head.
Hmm.
You know I
Okay.
like my movies, man.
I've never seen that.
What?
Yep, I've actually never seen
You
it.
can go to the hotel too.
Where's it at? Boston?
Colorado, I think.
Colorado?
Not Colorado. It's around Colorado. I forget the actual.
All right, so I'm up. My first Halloween movie. So look, I'll say this too. We're gonna do Halloween / horror films. You know, Halloween
Just
spirit-
movies that you play around Halloween.
Right.
Yeah.
Halloween
The
spirited movies. Okay. Look, there's The Shining right there.
Yeah.
This is gonna be tough. I mean, Get Out. Why is Get Out on there?
Horror. Sounds like I said horror. Horror.
My first one. You know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to completely different. I'm going with Halloween Town, the Disney movie.
I like it.
Solid.
I love the movie.
The first one?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay,
Halloween
of
Town
course,
1.
yeah.
So I guess the sequels are on the board if you want. Parker's first movie.
With the first pick, I'm gonna go with The Conjuring.
The Conjuring. Okay. Solid. It's a solid pick. Connor, do you know your second?
Yeah.
Has it been chosen yet?
It has.
Wait, really? Your second?
What?
Your second pick?
Yeah.
We already chose it? Or
No,
you
no,
chose it?
no.
I was like,
thought
damn, already?
No.
I was like, we're already having a dig deep here. All right. Connor's second pick. His first one was The Shining. What is it? 80s cult film, cult classic, you could say.
Yeah.
All right.
The little vampire.
Ooh, is that the Disney one?
Huh?
Is that a Disney movie?
Yeah. Where they like
They're
suck the blood out of the cows to stay away from the humans, and they
Yes.
turn, and then the little kid becomes friends with the kid
Hold on.
vampire.
Let me Google it real quick. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, for sure.
Fire.
This smacks. Parker, you seen this?
Oh shit!
That shit smacks. Yeah, bro. That's a good pick.
Damn.
That's a good pick.
Forgot about that movie.
Well, shit. My second pick is Sinister.
Mm.
That's my favorite horror film ever. I could watch it back to back again. It's like,
Yeah,
so,
it's very creepy.
very creepy.
Just the wow.
Yeah, the
dude,
music
the
in it.
sounds.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy.
if I was, so let me preface this. We're like, we're mid-draft here, but like for the full podcast listeners, and you can ask my girlfriend this. Scary movies do not scare me at all. They make me laugh. They're hilarious. They're stupid.
Oh, you're a psychopath.
And that's what Mylena calls me.
So you're a serial killer.
So yeah, pretty much. I don't know, bro. Like they're predictable as fuck. They're not realistic. I wish a ghost would possess me, bro.
Easy.
I could probably make it happen.
I wish they would. I wish a witch
now
would.
you're a psycho.
I wish
know
a
a few
witch
people.
would try and curse me, bro. Do it.
Jesus.
Like, I'm not scared, bro.
I'm sitting next to you.
If you're gonna do that, at least like sell your soul and get something out of it. You know what I'm saying?
But
At
like,
least get some fame or money
But
out
like,
of it.
that's what I'm saying. I can't be affected by a witch's curse because I got the big guy on my side. So
Okay.
I wish you would. So if you're a witch,
I wish you would.
no. So no. So if you're a witch and you want to try and curse me, you need some of my hair, you need some of my fingernails or something. I got you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Because I know magic too.
Oh yeah.
Trust me. I'm gonna leave it at that. Parker's second pick.
For the second pick, I'm gonna go with The Dark Knight.
Oh, okay. It's
For okay, context. Parker's not a movie guy, and that is not a Halloween movie. The Dark Knight. That is nowhere near Halloween.
I mean,
Hey.
it's spooky.
Hey,
Bro,
It's kind
we
got
are
a lot of
doing
black in it.
Halloween vibes.
Yeah.
The title of this list right here is Halloween Candles.
candies.
Was it candies? Dude, the screen flipped and then he got off of it. So
Oh my
don't come
God.
at me. You chose The Dark Knight. Who is watching The Dark Knight? Is like, let's get our popcorn and our
God damn.
or let's get our candy corn, our popcorn,
That's
our
me
PJs
on Halloween.
Yeah, on Halloween, and then
Candy
you throw
corn
on
and
The
the
Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight.
That's a ick. It's Halloween, and he throws on The Dark Knight.
Oh, okay. Bet. All right, wait, no. It's your turn, Connor. Yeah, it's your turn.
Coco.
What?
I mean, I guess.
I don't know if I haven't seen it. I've heard it's really good, but I don't know if it's a Halloween movie.
I mean-
Halloween is based off the Day of the Dead.
Mm.
So, and that's literally that's what. Dude,
I mean,
Coco's fire.
I
huh?
guess.
Fuck y'all. Coco's hits. I don't care.
No, Mylena and her sister love that. Her little sister loved that freaking movie. My third pick is Paranormal Activity.
Good one.
Yep. Love that one. That one's awesome because you get to see their bodies contort and shit. Yeah. Because, and look, and this is another thing too. You know how she, that girl, she always like wakes up in the middle of the night and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's an incredible plot to put in a movie. Like, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's not conscious.
No, I agree.
It's incredible. I mean, it's,
I agree that it's a good plot.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the Paranormal Activities because my next pick, I feel like they kind of copied it. But go ahead.
Ooh.
All right.
I might know what you're gonna say.
Parker's
No,
third
you
pick.
don't. You non-movie watching.
Wait,
ass.
no, it's his turn.
I just went.
Oh,
So, yeah, we're going. It's reversed.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, with the third pick.
Toy Story.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Bro.
Come on, Parker.
What you mean?
Is that? Are you? I thought you were joking.
Bro, that's vibes
I
right there.
said, come on, Parker. As
Have
in,
you seen the movie? Werewolves.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking
the Dementors.
The
Okay,
Dementors.
Is it at least the Harry Potter where they actually have dinner and it's Halloween?
They do in every one pretty much, but this one, all right, this one, I'll give Parker that one.
Bro, Yeah, bro. Come on. That's a.
I'll give you
I
that
said
one.
come on, bro,
Scary-ish.
because I thought you were throwing out a movie as a joke. Like
Nah,
I
bruh.
didn't know that was your actual pick.
That's a good one. I'll give him that. And you
I
know
don't
what's
know movies, bro.
You know what's crazy?
Huh?
I don't know movies like that.
No, what's crazy is Sinister and Harry Potter: The Prisoner of Azkaban, the third one, the one Parker said, are in like both of those movies are in my top 10 of all time, which is wild.
Can I just point out that he said I was like the way that they filmed Paranormal Activity, I feel like they copied my next pick, and he was like, "Ooh, I think I know what you're gonna pick." I thought he was gonna pick something that was
Pick
like that, but
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter's got like 30,000 cameras in it. It's not like a one camera, like kind of security camera view.
Nah, I know. I think I might know what you're gonna say though. Maybe.
Parker or Connor, your fourth pick.
Do you want to say it on 3 to
Yeah.
see if you know?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1.
The Blair Witch
VHS.
Project.
VHS. The Blair Witch. So is that your fourth pick?
Yeah, the Blair Witch
Blair
Project.
Witch Project. Okay. It's cracking. The list is cracking. We're in here now. I kind of got to dig deep a little. I don't like Twilight. So y'all might have to give me give me a little bit of slack here. All right. So I'm gonna pick Halloween. Okay, like the Michael Myers movies, but I don't specifically know what any of them are. Like I couldn't tell you which one's the second or the third or the fifth one, but I'm gonna pick Halloween.
Are you just going to go with the first one?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna go Halloween.
Okay. I mean, that's like a staple.
Like this one right here. Look with this cover. Hold on.
Yeah, the pumpkin.
With the
and
pumpkin.
and the knife.
Where? Yeah, obviously, there's 50,000
Yeah, no,
of
scroll on
them.
the
This
top-
one.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
This one right here. Halloween. Come on, Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Just Michael Myers. That's what I'm picking for my fourth. Because they're good. I like slasher films, but also hate them at the same time because they're so corny. It's like, hey, run.
Yeah, exactly.
Just run that way.
And then they run into like the barn with chainsaws in it.
You saw that commercial.
Yeah.
Parker's fourth pick.
Fuck, dude. Hold on. I just thought of a good one, and I'm trying to find the exact name of it.
This is great because he's not a movie guy.
Bro, this one
You're
is
going to be
so...
eaten alive on TikTok.
This one's so fucking good, bro. Hold on. Got it. All right. What pick is this?
Parker's fourth pick.
All right. My fourth pick, I'm taking Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School.
Okay.
Okay.
Scooby-Doo.
Have y'all seen that movie?
I mean, probably. I was probably...
With these bitches in it?
It's not live
No,
action.
I ain't
is
seen
it?
that one. No, it's a cartoon.
Bro. That's that
I
movie.
probably have, but I was definitely definitely a minor for sure. Like, probably a minor.
Nah, TikTok's got my back on this one, bro.
All right,
Watch.
Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul
Maybe
School.
that
And the
one
Ghoul School?
pick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shit bangs. All right. Parker's Connor's last pick.
Oh, this is tough. I'm always torn between two on these picks. The Babadook.
Ooh, okay.
Good movie.
I've never seen that actually.
Dude, Nate made me watch that movie like 10 times.
Dude,
Okay.
we watched it the day.
Why does he like it so much?
Dude, it's good.
It used to do like the only thing on popcorn time or something like that.
Dude, it came out on Popcorn Time the night before it was released in theaters. We were hype.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for my last pick?
Let's hear it.
American Horror Story Season 1.
Mm.
Thought we were doing movies.
So you're not going to let me take that?
I wish you would.
That might have to be an honorable mention because it's not a movie.
All right, well, fuck it. I'll pick Scream then. I love Scream. Scream is so good.
Scream's good. No,
Scream
I
is
agree.
so good, dude. The plot, the twist.
I'm just appalled that you try to throw a TV show in a movie.
What other scary TV shows do you know, though? What other Halloween TV shows are there besides AHS?
I mean, dude, you're putting me on the spot.
I mean, there's none
there is.
that are strictly horror based.
Yeah, The Walking Dead.
I mean,
If that's not horror
yeah, I
based,
suppose. All right, well, fuck it then. Fuck me. No, I'm just kidding. But Murder House, American Horror Season 1.
oh, fire! That's the. We can agree that that's the. Best
Oh, yeah, that's
one.
incredible.
That one and the Hotel one next.
Hotel next, and then Cult for me.
Cult was fire.
Yeah.
I should. Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
That's a. They're like neck and neck on being second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Parker's fifth and final pick to round this Halloween movie draft out. What do we got, Parker?
With my last pick, I'm gonna go
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
close. Monster House.
Monster House.
Hey,
That's a good movie.
for Parker.
That's a good movie. So, I mean, basically, yeah. Who had the worst list, and also who had the best list? I want you guys to comment. Who had the best and the worst list? Who had the most underrated pick too, that you just wouldn't think of? Like, I'm looking at Coco. I mean, that one kind of came out of nowhere.
That was a sleeper.
That didn't even cross my mind.
I'm Diffie. Let's do honorable mentions.
Okay.
Okay.
Honorable mention. So basically, our sixth pick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Connor.
Hereditary.
Oh, dude, that's the scariest movie I've ever fucking
I've never
seen
seen
in my
that movie.
life.
I need to watch that tonight.
Have you seen Smile yet?
No,
Smile beats Hereditary.
I want to
bro.
see that.
really.
I want to see
Really?
that. Yeah,
For you to say that, that's pretty crazy because you know movies.
I want to see that. Mine is Hocus Pocus. Yeah. That's my sixth pick, or quote unquote honorable mention, but it's Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus is fire.
Parker, you got one more to just blow our minds.
Nelly Rap Monster Agent. No, I'm just kidding.
One more time.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
All right. Let's That was a good draft.
Harry Potter
Nah.
3 and 4 is on Parker's list.
We got us a Harry Potter fan.
What I mean, dude, I kind of want to, like, I'm torn because I want us to do more like Halloween-ish stuff. You know, not even just for the I want to do something before Monday, whether it be like I was talking about last night about the standalone TikTok, you know, or something, but like I feel like we're missing kind of like we got to get festive, you know, especially when like, you know, what we're going to do around Thanksgiving. Best Thanksgiving sides draft. Come on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, man.
And I know what you guys are thinking. I'm going to kill it, but I'm a picky eater. So
He is. I will say that. He is a picky eater. But, yeah, these drafts are fun. Y'all have anything else?
surprise, we're going to read off some icks.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't mention that either.
Yeah, I forgot.
Because icks are kind of funny. Parker hates them, but
No,
he feel like he can't do
icks
nothing.
are funny as shit. It just makes me not want to be around a girl at all because I feel like I'm gonna do an ick and she's not gonna like me.
Do an ick.
Do an ick, yeah. But yeah, let's just read off some of the funniest ones we found. Let's just scroll through, and when someone has one, they can just say it.
All right, I got one.
All right.
When they see a man waiting for the lifeguard to let them go down the slide.
What do they want us to do? Just full send it down that bitch and break our necks?
Crash into the person in front
What
of
the
us.
fuck
The
do
little
y'all
kid.
want from us?
Bro. But think about
It just
that is
just-
funny. Like
just-
you're like, can I?
Am I good? Just waiting.
No.
What do y'all want from us, bro?
All right. Him walking angry in flip flops.
How about him just wearing flip flops? I can actually get on board with that.
I can too.
If you wear flip flops, fuck you,
Yeah,
bitch.
honestly, come on.
And yeah, that's what's
Put your toes up.
And
Yeah,
that's what's been in my cup.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's why I'm at the end. Fuck you, bitch, for
Oh
wearing them
my
goddamn
God.
flip flops.
When their swimming trunks inflate in the water. Something we cannot help.
Can't help that. Damn.
You better take the damn lining out them damn shorts, I guess. Fuck.
When he says the joke just a little bit louder because no one laughed and he thought they just didn't hear him, but everyone definitely heard.
God.
That hurts.
Right?
It hurts when it happens.
Oh,
Not just that it's an
God.
ick. It hurts
Yeah.
just because like you thought you ate and you did not.
It makes
So
me
you say it louder
Yeah.
and no one still reacts because they heard you. It just wasn't funny.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, it makes me want to try and do a backflip off my balcony after that happens. And I've never done a backflip before.
Oh, God.
Dude, if someone offered me like an amount of money right now, I could not hit a backflip. My body won't let me. Like it's a fear. Like I'm just like
Oh yeah, I think
my head is just like no,
Yeah.
you
skill issue, to be honest.
Dude, so this one, bro, it's like, okay. Him waiting for his phone to charge after it dies and he's just sitting there with nothing to do. That's an ick.
Hey,
What are we supposed to do? Go build something? Go fix a toilet?
but they do the same thing.
Yeah, no, that one's they do it too.
Yeah, what the
I-
fuck?
Listen,
When he swallows his food after he chews it.
Yeah.
when
like-
when he stands naked in the bathroom waiting for the shower to get hot.
I guess I need to upgrade the water heater. Fuck.
Bro, that's the funniest shit though.
Him petting his dog with his bare foot.
What's wrong with that, man?
Dogs love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, those are great. If you have any icks, put them in the comments, girl or guy, because I think we just basically did all girl icks just then.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find one.
Comment your icks.
When it's windy and he's trying to nail down the napkins. That one's crazy, bro. That made my stomach hurt.
What am I supposed to do? Let him go flying? Just ignore him?
Unreal.
That's
Yeah, episode 142. We got some cool things we talked about. Follow us on TikTok. Yeah. If you're watching the full episode, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel.
please.
Other
Like
than
and
that,
subscribe.
Yep. Other than that, that's it.